Mark, sorry, as I understand it, you've got some update on the numbers, is that right, coming across the channel?
Yes, certainly a real need for the politicians to do something clearly in terms of the numbers crossing, because GBNews can reveal that now the number crossing the English Channel since the beginning of January this year has passed 42,000. Now, after 1,800 plus crossed on Saturday and Sunday, that total stood at 41,738. Our producer in Kent, who watches these boats come in at Dover and at Ramsgate, and of course on the beach at St Margaret's as well earlier today, he says that at least 300 have crossed again today. So that takes the total for the year so far to 42,000, and we've still got a month and a half to run until the end of the year, and arguably they are some of the busiest months, even though the weather windows aren't as large as they are in the summer because of the deteriorating weather conditions in the Channel. The difference is a lot of these people that have been working, say, on the farms in northwestern France, doing fruit picking and other jobs there to earn some money before crossing the English Channel. Well, that season has ended now, so they are coming in ever-increasing numbers to the coast of northwest France to cross to the UK. Our producer was in Dunkirk, around Dunkirk, over the weekend there, and he saw dozens of makeshift camps springing up around that community there, counted at least 5,000 to 6,000 people at these camps. So you can see an awful lot of people still on that side of the Channel wanting to get across to the UK. The total now standing at 42,000. And that will have some very real local impacts on communities like here in Maidenhead. Of course, this Holiday Inn was taken over some 6 months ago, like hundreds of hotels right up and down the country. I've been speaking to people throughout the day here who talk about the impact that it's had, not just on their local area here, but also to their business, including one local taxi driver, Douglas Watts, who told me that it's been bad for his business. Douglas, tell us, you've noticed the way it's been impacting your businesses.
It's massive impact. I have many customers coming from Scotland and Ireland. They can't use the hotel. So yeah, it's a massive. They don't come down, travel so much no more, because they have to go to a hotel in either Windsor, which is more expensive, or go to the Crown Plaza in Marlow, which is out the way.
And you've not been told how long this hotel could be out of use for the wider public?
No, we've not been told. I've asked questions to our councillors. I've asked Theresa May, and no one comes back with any questions, or answers, should I say.
Yeah, Mark White, this is fascinating stuff. And I just want to ask you a couple of questions about where you are now, and in relation as well to what's been going on around various beaches, St Margaret's being one where a landing has taken place and apparently people have absconded. The security operation at that hotel where you are now, the Holiday Inn in Maidenhead, I happen to live near there. I've been in it, actually, several times. And the last time I drove past it, there just appeared to be one black BMW outside and a couple of blokes around the reception area. Not that much, given the size of that particular venue. People might be concerned about the security in the local area. And kind of segue that, really, Mark, into what's gone on at beaches around the Kent area as well, with people just absconding, disappearing into Britain.
Yeah, will do. Good point, that, actually. I'm going to ask Ben, our cameraman, to be very flexible now and swing his camera to the side, because we can show you exactly what the security is really on the perimeter of this hotel. It's just one guy and 5 traffic cones and his little red vehicle there. He sits in that vehicle, as he's done throughout the day. If people come up to the main entrance vehicles, he gets out of the vehicle, has a chat with them, but that's it. That's the security at the perimeter of the hotel. There are, of course, Home Office minders within the hotel itself. But of course, the people there are free to come and go. They're not prisoners in this hotel. They are now in the asylum system, so they're perfectly free to come and go. And we spoke to one man, a local resident here, who was really quite angry earlier. Barry Thomas didn't want to appear on camera, Patrick, because he said he wouldn't be able to stop himself swearing. But he's remonstrated with that security guard, with the asylum seekers here on multiple occasions. He speaks of incidents where some 15 to 20 migrants go into local shops here and just help themselves to the goods in there, and there's nothing that the shop staff can do about it. And he says that the policing response has been pretty inadequate to this. And of course, the situation here in Maidenhead and other communities across the country will only get worse as more boats continue to come across the channel, like today. One particular boat beached at St Margaret's, which is a community between Dover and Deal. That boat came right up onto the beach. 10 people got out. Our Kent producer believes that they were Albanians. They disappeared. 3 have since been apprehended, but 7 of them are still out there on the loose somewhere. The authorities don't know where.